Hello and welcome, and we are gaming side by side, and today we're going to play Dive.
Dive is a 1 to 4 player game where we will be programming our divers to go as deep as possible in order to be the first to retrieve the sacred stone.
And this is our very first time playing this game, so forgive any rule mistakes. We're trying to figure it out.
That's correct. There might be, I don't think there'll be that many because this is a pretty simplistic game. It's pretty straightforward, but we'll see what happens as we go along.
All right, so we're going to dive right in. So excited to use that.
Okay, so here is the game on the table. We are all set up, and the first thing that we do in the round is go ahead and program our divers. So
and then I'm going to show my board real quick. These are the different levels of the 5 layers down on the tiles, and then our discs, whether we think that there is a no shark with this side or a shark on this side.
Yep, that's correct. So we'll go ahead and look at the board, and I see a few sharks in there. We want to try to guess where in the depth those are, and then I also see some turtles and some manta rays, but I'm not sure if we're going to be getting to those. I don't know. It's really hard to gauge the depth of this. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and start programming what I think is going on here.
Too.
And the discs that we use, the numbers on them are basically what I like to think of as initiative values. So we're trying to get the sea turtles and the manta rays, and whoever has the highest initiative value on those parts, on that depth of the sea, gets to grab those first for extra points. So
I'm going to feel really bad about myself if I don't get like the first layer right, because then I'm just out of the dive.
All right. So I think I am ready to go.
I think I'm ready to go, but why am I doing this? I don't know. Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and reveal what we're thinking here. All right. So Melissa actually stacked her first 2 numbers. What do you have there?
I have a 2 and a 4.
A 2 and a 4, so that's a total initiative value of 6, and I have a 1 on that.
But I realized as I'm sliding it, I don't really think there's a turtle or a manta ray there, so I don't know why I care, right?
That's correct. So let's go ahead and take the first layer off.
This was the one I was most worried about. I was worried that shark really wasn't on that first layer and that I was just going to be out of the dive.
All right, and here we have a shark and nothing else on there. And actually, let's see. Why don't I go ahead and do this? This might make it easier to see.
Oh, yeah.
And that might show up better on camera. There we go. Okay, so we have a shark and some fish. The fish, the algae, all of that stuff does not matter. But we were both correct that there was a shark on the first layer. There's no sea turtles, there's no manta rays, so we don't get any extra points for that, so the initiative value doesn't matter. And that is the first depth. We can go ahead and slide those over, and I will put that out of the game. All right, we both continue on, so we go to the next layer.
I think there's a shark.
You think there's a shark, and I do not. I couldn't really tell, but let's see. Ooh, there is not a shark, and there is a sea turtle, a green one. So, unfortunately, Melissa guessed there was a shark. She is incorrect. So that goes away, plus all her other ones. As soon as you are incorrect on a depth, you basically stop diving because she was preparing for a shark. There wasn't one. I'm guessing she's shocked by the fact that there wasn't a shark there, so she just kind of stops.
I mean, I'm assuming if I'm wrong, saying there wasn't a shark and there is, I get bit. So
yeah.
I don't know why.
So I do grab the sea turtle there. I'm the last one that's successfully in with the highest number. So a green sea turtle gives me 1 point on the board. Then I am not out of the race yet, so I keep going. This one, I didn't think there was a shark on there, but looking at it right now, I think there might be. So let's go ahead and grab it.
I thought it was on level 2.
There it is. So there is a shark on this one. I wasn't prepared. According to Melissa's context, I get bit or eaten, but then I think I'd be out of the game.
Right.
So those get removed, and that is the end of the round. So now we see how far each of us got. Melissa was able to successfully guess 1 level, so she gets 1 point for that. And then I have 2 levels, so I get 2 points for that.
And then the seashells just show what color
Yeah, the seashells are there to remind us what color we are. I am the blue, Melissa is the pink. And that is round 1. And we continue playing until one of us reaches or passes the 23rd point value. So let's go ahead and begin round 2. That was tricky.
It is tricky. I'm glad I at least went 1 level deep because I was so scared that shark wasn't really on level 1.
All right, so I'm starting to see a little octopus way down there.
I know. The artwork in this is really cool.
Yeah, it's really awesome. It really gives you that feeling of diving deep into the ocean. The theme on this is just fantastic. Okay, and I think
I'm gonna
go other sharks though.
I know.
I only see that one.
Oh, I almost put my marker the way I did not want to.
And so there is a manta ray as well, and those, depending on where you are on the scoreboard, you might want to start going as good as you can for those. I think that's what I'm going to do right there.
Okay. I think I have mine ready.
You all set?
I'm scared we've tied, and if we tie, nothing happens.
All right, here we go.
We tied on the first one.
Okay. So, the very first depth, and it looks like you think the shark is on depth 3. I did depth 2, so I'm pretty sure you might be right now that I'm looking at it. So, we'll take the first depth.
And is it 2 turtles or just 1? Even with the group?
It's just 1 sea turtle.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there's 2 of them there to signify the 2 points that you get for
cute.
that. Okay, so there is a sea turtle on that. There was no shark. We were both correct on there. We both tied, so neither of us gets the advantage, the 2 points that sea turtle would give us.
I don't know what is on this next one.
All right. And the next depth number 2, I don't think it's going to be the shark. No.
But there's nothing on it.
But there's nothing else on it.
How tricky.
So,
I wasted my 4.
I thought there was a shark. I am out. I should have known. Okay. Nothing else. So, Melissa wasted her 4, but that's okay. She now continues on. Depth number 3.
And I think I might have gotten it. Maybe. Let's see.
Ooh, there we go. So, she successfully guessed that there was a shark on there. She is the only player remaining, so she has the highest value of 1.
How pretty.
And she sees the manta ray. So, she grabs hold of the manta ray, and it basically propels her all the way up to me. So, no matter how far I was ahead, she comes all the way up to me on point value up until level 15.
Yeah, they don't go in deep water.
No. So they stay up. So if I was in deep water, she would go all the way up to level 15 and then stop.
And then at that point, we wouldn't use the manta rays anymore.
That's correct.
Okay.
All right. So that was depth number 3 and number 4. She's still in it, and I don't think there are any sharks here. So number 4.
Nothing on this one again.
Yep. Just fishes, was algae, all that stuff. Purely decoration. We only care about sharks, sea turtles, and manta rays. So
I don't know
she's
if you
good
know
there.
this about me, but I love manta rays. Like, it
Do
might
you?
be my favorite sea animal.
Have you ever pet one at the aquarium?
No.
No?
Maybe we should make that happen.
Maybe we should make that happen. And the final depth does have a sea turtle on it.
He's awfully cute. I don't know. I like sea turtles. I like all animals.
Right.
So it's
All right. So Melissa, again, is the only one remaining. She gets a point for the green sea turtle. And that is the end of this round. I did horrible and only dove 1 depth. Melissa did fantastic and got all 5 of them. So she gets 5 points. It is currently 9-4.
Kind of flipped our rounds. I did bad the
Yes.
first round.
But you did fantastic after that. You got the manta ray. You got all kinds of
Well, it
stuff.
helped that you were out of the running, too. Then I didn't have to worry about initiative.
That's true. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing more sharks, and there's a giant, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a giant whale way down there.
Oh.
It looks so cool.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
I couldn't even see it from the angle I was at.
All right, so there's definitely some sea turtles, a shark.
I see two sharks.
Oh yeah, I see a few sharks.
Oh no, I
in
see
there.
3 now.
There's
I don't know if I
definitely
should
some
tell you how
sharks
many
in there.
sharks I'm seeing.
All right, so I think I'm gonna go like this.
My initiative order, just in case. Okay.
Are you good?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay, wow, you think there are lots of sharks in there on 3, 4, and 5.
You just think the one.
Okay, so my first one, I have 7.
Man, you are sure that. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are no sharks.
Pretty
there.
sure there is a sea turtle there. So let's go ahead and check depth number 1. And there is. So there is a green sea turtle. I have the higher initiative value. I go ahead and get that 1 point that sea turtle provides. And we both move on.
Oh, I thought I put the shark at 2 for a
All
second.
right, depth number 2. So I didn't think there was anything on here. So I put my lowest initiative there.
I put 4 because I was figuring. I think there's sharks on all those, and I couldn't tell where anything was. I don't know.
Gotcha. So there is nothing of value in this depth.
Look, the fish is like eating probably he's like a helper. He's eating stuff off of his.
Oh, yeah. Because they do that. I don't know what that stuff is called. I'm not very well versed in sea creature.
Well, I mean, that's a tentacle.
Well, yeah, that's an
But
octopus.
I don't know what it's called. It's like a friendly parasite. What
I
is
don't
that
know.
called?
I have no
I feel like
idea.
I should know what it is. but
All
I
right,
don't.
so that was depth number 2. Depth number 3, I thought there was a shark on, and it looks right now like I might be correct.
Me too. And we have the same
And
initiative, but it doesn't matter. 'cause
There
there's
we
nothing.
go. Yep, same initiative value of 3. Does not matter. We were both correct and move on. And I don't think there's a shark
think I
on
might
this
be
one.
wrong.
I don't think so.
It was hard to tell from way up high. Oh, there's
And there is
nothing.
not.
I'm out.
All right. So Melissa is not correct that there was a shark there. She's out. There was no shark for me, so I am good. However, I did not, because I stacked my numbers, I do not have a 5th depth. So we don't continue on. But we do score our points for the round. Melissa went 3 levels deep, and I went 4. So I'm slowly catching up. All right, go ahead and collect all of our tokens, and let's set up for the next round. All right, so we're getting close to that manta ray now,
I know.
and I am seeing more and more sharks.
I do see a lot of sharks.
Ooh. Okay.
The
Where
whale
is
is
that
coming
manta
through
ray?
even more. And a big eel. Excuse me.
There's a big eel.
Yeah.
Where?
Coming from this corner.
Oh, yeah, I see it in the depths. That's awesome. This is,
I feel like there's some, or maybe it's just the whale. It's the whale's fins. I thought there was something else.
yeah.
But I think it's just the whale's fins.
Okay. I
Can't tell.
yeah.
This is harder than I was expecting.
It's really tough to gauge the depth.
There's variants where you can use a flashlight and you like shine it on the sides or under with your cell phone.
And you can kind of try to help see, peer down into the depths.
Okay.
All right, I think I'm ready. Okay, so we both think there's a shark on the first one. I also think that manta ray is up there too.
Me too?
We both put our 5s. What did you put? A 4. I put a 3.
I didn't want you to catch up with me.
Yeah, all
I
right.
wasted all that. I'm getting no points.
Number 1.
Oh, I decided we were right, by the way. I've already moved them over.
And the manta ray is not there.
No, I thought it was.
Oh, I was pretty sure it was as well.
Oh, no, but we were right.
But we were both right. We both got shark on that. And just so you know, it's really only the top one that we care about, just because she has white on her other
the
number.
rules said
That doesn't matter. We just go on the top one.
I wasn't like hedging my bets or anything.
Correct. Okay. Next level, I think there's a shark on this level.
I think it's the next one.
Yeah,
Obviously.
but let's see. And you are correct. So, I am gone. Oh, that is a big hit because I don't get that mana ray. Had I gotten that, I would have caught right up to Melissa. But I don't get that. Because she's already ahead, she has nobody to catch up to, so she stays where she is. So that was the second one. And then the third one.
I think the shark's there. But
And
I also
it looks
thought...
like it is.
I put 2 here because... Oops.
You thought the sea
I
turtle
thought
was
the
there?
sea turtle was there.
Just a shark, so we're good on that one.
We
So
have had one with a shark and points, right?
I don't know if we've gotten one yet. I can't remember.
Okay.
It's only been 5 minutes.
Right.
Okay, so Melissa gets 3 points for going 3 levels deep, and I only get 1. She is on her way to catch that stone.
What if we run out of tiles before because we're just so bad?
There is some kind of rule. I believe we shuffle them, but I'm not sure. I'd have to check the rules on that one.
Okay.
Okay. Next round. Look at that whale.
I know,
Whew.
it's so cool.
He makes it so much harder to see him. Like, there's that shark right there. Is that shark above that whale or below that whale?
It's so hard because
It's
his
so
fin
hard to
is...
tell.
It's almost like his fin is touching it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So I think
I'm going to do that.
the depth perception on this is very tough.
Okay.
Are you good?
I think I'm good.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. So I put 9 on here.
You really wanted those points.
I really wanted the points because I think that sea turtle is there.
I agree.
So let's go ahead and grab it. And I was correct. No shark and a sea turtle. So I have 9. Melissa has 5. I get the 2 points that sea turtle provides. And that goes out of the game.
Yeah, that red... I think all the red ones have had 2, like you said, for 2
Yeah,
points. That's
yeah.
super cute.
It's nice, like, iconography to show, okay, there's 2 points for these guys, 1 point for these guys. All right, so we both are under the impression that that shark right there is on this level. So let's go ahead and tell. You have a 3, I only have a 1.
I kind of thought that that turtle was there, but I wasn't sure.
Ooh, the turtle is there.
So now we have for sure seen a shark and turtle
Yes.
combination.
So Melissa gets those 2 points, basically negating my 9 that I put up there. We were both correct. There was a shark on that level. So we both continue on. Now it looks like we're getting into whale territory.
No, but I don't really know, so...
All right, so I was thinking that shark was below the whale.
I
So
think
I thought
so,
the
too.
whale was going to be on this depth and the shark on the very next one. That's what I was going for.
Okay, I thought... I didn't know where the whale was.
Yeah.
It was my problem here. Here he is.
And
Okay.
here he is.
Look
So
at how cool he... Oh! There's a baby
There's a
whale.
little baby whale.
I didn't see that. Did you?
I didn't
Oh,
know.
I'm so happy right now.
So, so the whale, like the fish or the algae or anything like that, that doesn't do anything. It really was just there to obstruct our view. So now
And
he's
make
gone.
me happy.
There was no shark on that level, so we both continue on.
I think you might be right, though.
And now, I don't know if you can see this on camera, but we're starting to see the bubbles that come in, which are really cool. And there's your little eel that's going on.
He looks angry.
And I thought that the shark was right below this whale.
You might be right, but I can't tell yet.
I think it looks like I'm right. Let's find out.
Oop, I think you just saw a move. Yeah.
I am right.
So
there
I am
he
wrong.
is. So I get that point. You are now out. There is nothing else on this tile. So we now evaluate our round. So I went 4 levels deep. Melissa went 3. So 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is... I don't know if it's close or not. I mean, you're 4 ahead of me, which is a pretty big lead. If you get through the next 3 depth, you win on this one. Oh, let's see.
I don't know. It's tricky, though. There's bubbles.
Yeah, so now those bubbles are going to make it harder to figure out where everything is, but I don't see many sharks.
Because we've looked at the tiles and the bubbles are like cutouts. So
Yeah, they're cut out of the tile, so it actually, I don't know, the way they merges together and looks like bubbles in there, this is just really, really cool. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that crazy like sea eel. That doesn't count as any kind of shark or anything.
No.
Just think I'm going to do this. All right, ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so you, just like me, think that sea turtle is on depth 2, eh?
Mm-hmm, I do.
And is that a 9 that you have under
It is
there?
a
All
9.
right.
Can
So
you stack 3 or just
you can
2?
stack as many as you want. You could put all 5 of them on the first one if you wanted to.
I am so sure, and I want all these points.
Exactly. Like if you were like if I was still way up here and I knew a manta ray was on there, I would definitely want to make sure I get that manta ray to catch up to you.
That's true.
Okay, so level 1, here we go. We both have 1s on here.
I thought it was the eel.
And
He's gonna eat
the
that
eel.
fish.
He is going to eat that fish. All right.
That's evil.
No other points for that one, but we both continue on. All right.
I
Depth
think this
number
is
2.
the sea turtle.
I think it is too.
hoping. Ooh, and look, see, there's those
And
bubbles.
It is. There's the bubbles. Yeah, you can see there that they're cut out of the tile, and that's what makes the bubble effect while they're all stacked on top of each other. So you were correct. That sea turtle is there, so you get an additional 2 points. All right, and that is that level. All right, this one I didn't think there was a shark. Now I'm starting to second guess.
Oh,
Nope, no shark, just a big bubble in the middle. So we were both correct on depth 3. And
this is where I thought.
this
the
is
shark
where I
were.
thought a shark was as well. And yep, shark right there.
We got it.
Both correct. The number doesn't matter. No sea turtles on this one. And now Melissa stops because she doesn't have any more. I have one more that I thought there was a shark on. And let's see if I'm correct.
I don't know. Maybe.
Nope, but there is a ray that does nothing for me at the moment. So I was correct. I do get that extra point, but I don't think it matters. So Melissa has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ends at 26. And I have 5. And I go to 21. The game ends this round because somebody landed on or passed number 23, and that is the game.
Which is our stone, right?
Which is the stone. That means you captured the stone and you are victorious.
Okay.
So what'd you think?
It was super fun
Yes.
and just different than any game we have because I don't feel like we have a lot of games where we're puzzling with our vision.
the depth perception puzzle that is brought into this game just oozes theme. Like I don't know of a game that I've ever played where, you know, it feels like you're diving down trying to figure out how to navigate through the depths of the ocean, and it just that was fantastic.
Right. It was quicker than I was expecting. I don't know why, but
It was definitely a quick, simple game. There is a variant in there with another diver that we can kind of play against to try to make it a little more difficult for 2 players.
okay,
I think we'll end up doing that next time.
probably.
But yeah, you beat me on that one. You only beat me by 5 points, so I
Right,
mean that's
and-
not too bad. But when you take into account how quick the game is, it is a pretty hefty margin.
It is. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. It's my favorite thing about it, I think.
Yeah, the tiles with the sea eel and the whale tile with the baby whale. This game is really beautiful. I love the artwork on this game.
I'm excited to play it with more players too, just because.
Yeah, I'd be excited to play it with a few other people to see how that goes, and I'm interested to see how the automated player works out.
Right.
Awesome. Well, that was it. If you enjoyed the video, let us know. And if you'd like to see any other game as well, leave a comment below. Otherwise, that is it. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks. And we're gaming side by side.